Tower Nerds. I'm going to cover some of the changes in the tower's first minor update of the new year. I'm not a journalist, so I'll only be going over what I find significant or interesting. So if you want a link to the official patch notes, I'll go ahead and leave that in the description below. That being said, let's get into it. Lab gold boxing. They're adding a new gem rush efficiency stat to labs based on the current number of labs you've gold boxed. Each time you fully complete a research in the lab, your gems will become more powerful for rushing future labs. This effectively provides a discount to the amount of gems needed to rush your labs. The value is the same across all labs regardless of their maximum level. Click the info tab on the lab screen to view your current gem rush efficiency. After a quick look on Reddit, it seems like you gain 0.015 times per gold box. Tower Reddit reported this damage lab went from 1,201 gems to rush pre-patch to 513 post-patch. He has a gem rush efficiency of 2.335 times. On to Guilds Season 7 info. The newest season of Guilds will go live on February 2nd, 2026. They're adding a new guardianship. It's called Scout. While active, it improves your damage per meter against all enemies by treating them as being further away. This ship has 3 stats: duration, range bonus, and cooldown. Scout will be effective for glass cannon and hybrid towers at first glance, especially in conjunction with Spotlight Plus, since it scales damage based on your damage per meter multiplier. In addition to the new chip, they are expanding the active slots on your Guardian from 2 to 3. This new slot will be available at the start of the season. What I'm wondering is it going to continue to cost 200 bits to unlock that next slot, or is this next slot going to increase to like 300 or more? I know I'll most likely be slotting Bounty here for a questionable econ boost. Moving on to gem pack adjustments. They are increasing the amount of gem in all gem packs by 10%. The cost will remain the same. The web store already has the 10% increase live, but you will not see this in the in-game shop until you have patched. Go ahead and move on to just the general changelog. They added functionality for smart missiles to target fleets. Apparently smart missiles were ignoring fleet enemies before, so any damage you did to them came from AoE. That's been fixed. However, smart missiles still seems to ignore your target priority settings. It's a step in the right direction though for smart missile enjoyers. It does beg the question though, will we see a smart missile mod in the near future? We're basically getting a 10% attack speed nerf to overcharged fleet enemies. This means a slower kill time for EHP, but more recovery time in between hits for both the HP and glass cannon. They're adding a 7 times and 8 times multiplier to lab boosts. So congratulations to the Giga Tower nerds who can actually put this to use. They also added more info to the game stat menu, a cells column to the tier rows. And they added cells earned, reroll shards earned, and recent coins per hour, which is calculated from your battle history. This is pretty nice, especially if you're against using, or maybe you just don't know about some of the third-party tools for tracking this kind of information. Just a quick shout out to Project Rend and Effective Pass spreadsheets for all the work that they do. We really appreciate it. We're also looking at boss damage breakdown screen. It's receiving an upgrade, so it now updates damage in real time and also displays a summary from the last 10 bosses. Bug fixes, the only one that really stood out to me is that they fixed some of the issues with the random ultimate weapon perk not correctly randomizing. This is going to be all for today though. Lab gold boxing alone is an interesting long-term progression change, and Scout could make for some interesting min-maxing. Let me know what you think. Do you plan on rushing more labs now? What do you think about the new Scout Guardianship? What's going in your 3rd Guardian slot? If this helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more tower content. Later, nerds!